I was getting all set to do a long-term review of the Taurus 24/7 OSS, which was kind of their top-of-the-line 24/7 from the first generation. It featured the longer barrel, a couple really cool little things like a decocker at the back here in addition to the safety. And I was just shooting it the other day, and I noticed that it wasn't really locking all the way forward. You can see that it's kind of sticking out back there. And it took me a little bit to figure out what was going on. And we have a problem with this gun, and this is something that a couple other people have noticed on the OSSs. Apparently, I don't know if it's a timing issue or something to do with just the lockup back in here. But yeah, the OSSs with the long 5 1/4 inch barrel seem to have a bit of a problem right in here, where the slide and this kind of front area of the breech where everything kind of locks up right over the chamber, these seem to be hitting each other really hard and bending each other up badly. So I'm going to take this down to show you what we're looking at. And here's the scary part. Since everything is kind of mangled up in here, in order to get the slide to go forward so I can take it off, I have to there we go. Alright, so with the barrel out, let's take a look at this first. You can see this forward-facing section right here, where the barrel locks into place. It's been getting pounded pretty badly. There's a raised lip right here. And all this is kind of beaten backwards. So this is not going into battery like it should when it mates back up with the slide. And I'll show you the slide section too, because it is also beaten up. You can see that raised lip right there. That should not exist. One thing that I'd like to note here is this is my pocket carry gun. This is my Taurus Millennium. This is the Pro model. And I've never had any problems with this whatsoever. I've put more rounds through this than I have through here. And yeah, I've taken a good look at my little forward-facing little locking section here. And I've put the exact same ammo through this as I have through here, and no problems whatsoever with this. So I'm guessing that whatever problems happened here, it has to do with the barrel length or some other little change that they made when they were putting together this this larger gun, because this thing is just doing great. And this has been operating in harsher conditions than the OSS because it lives in my pocket. It's exposed to, you know, sweat, salt, oils. It just gets dirtier, as you can see in the cracks here. But this has had zero problems. No malfunctions, no failures to fire, failures to eject, anything like that. This thing is a machine. It may seem illogical not to write off Taurus because of this problem, and especially after having that pin shear off in my revolver earlier this year. I still do hold out hope for Taurus though, because while this thing has rendered itself useless, much like the 607 that I had, it has been a fantastic shooter. I mean, I really wish that I could get across how well this thing shoots. The trigger is just so nice in here, and the sights are excellent. It's very, very accurate. Of course, having the long barrel is nice, so you get some extra muzzle energy. But really, this thing has been a pleasure. I've shot XDs, I've shot Smith & Wesson M&Ps, and this really does stack very favorably up against them. It's just quick to point, very accurate, and it does a great job when it's running. Unfortunately, it's not right now. So we'll just kind of see what happens, and you know, maybe since they've stopped production on these things, maybe they'll send me a G2 or something, and I'll keep you guys posted, see what happens.